Hey guys, welcome back to my Animal Adventures YouTube channel, and today I want to tell you about a snake giveaway. And let me tell you, it's not just any snake giveaway, it's possibly the best one that I've ever seen since I started keeping reptiles. And if you're the lucky winner, you get your choice of one of three pretty high-end snakes, and as well as the snakes, you also get some gear with it. And if you combine the highest end snake with the gear, the total value is up to $2,300. It's pretty incredible. And if you decide, all right, I don't want the snake and the gear, you get $500 cash. And I'm going to tell you all about it in this video. Okay, so to kick things off, I'm going to go through these snakes one by one, and I'm going to tell you what they're all about. The first one is a male highway, and a highway is actually a gravel yellow belly. And I want to show you what they look like and kind of the breeding potential of each snake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this camera up on a tripod, and I'm going to show you some of these snakes on Morph Market and show you the potential of each snake. Alright, so I am here on Morph Market, and I pulled up male highway ball pythons, and this is actually an allelic combo. It actually consists of the gravel and the yellow belly. And the interesting thing is, if you breed it to a normal ball python, half the babies come out gravel, half the babies come out yellow belly. And it's really interesting when you mix the two together. You kind of see that there's different shades of I'd say different colors, and I think the differences in the different colors and patterns of the different highways I think it has to do with different lines of the gravel and yellow belly. And I think, most people kind of clump them all together, but actually I think there's multiple lines and people don't really distinguish between the lines. And if you look down, there's a whole bunch of them. And the interesting thing is, if you breed it to a normal, this is kind of what you get right here. It looks almost like a normal ball python, and you can't really tell if it's gravel or yellow belly. And that's why I think it gets a little confusing, and there's not a whole lot of people that are really into in the highway and the freeway stuff. The freeway is with asphalt. The highway, this particular snake, has the gravel in it. And the other interesting thing is the prices. So the biggest, I guess the most expensive male highway here looks like it's $1,275. Here's another one for $950, another for $800, another one for $700. So you can see it's a pretty decent ball python. It's pretty valuable. And the thing I really like about it is if you actually breed two of them together, here you can actually get a super yellow belly. This is an all-white snake, and of course you breed the yellow belly to anything else, and everything comes out yellow belly, which is pretty cool. And these sell for, here this is $850, $500. These are pretty much $500 across the board for a super yellow belly, and we actually call these ivories. It's the super yellow belly. But the thing that I really like, if you breed a highway to a highway, you get the super gravel, really in high demand. Not many people have super gravels out there, and let me tell you, these are selling for $3,000 a piece. So that is really the potential of a highway if you're looking to get it as a breeder. Okay, so the second snake is a male black axanthic, and let me show you what that snake looks like. Alright, so this is the black axanthic, and let me tell you, this is, I'd say, probably one of the newer morphs on the market. Not a lot of people are into black axanthic. It's a recessive trait. You need 2 copies of the genes for a visual, and it just really looks like a really dark, normal ball python. It's pretty impressive, and the price is pretty much across the board. These 3 are selling for $2,000, and this one over here for $3,000. It's a pretty high-end snake. Okay, so the third snake is a female Cypress Mojave, and let me show you what that snake looks like. So here is a picture of a Cypress Mojave, not very popular. I've only found one on Morph Market that's a female, and it is selling for $1,500. And the cool thing about the Cypress and the Mojave, if you breed the Mojave to a Mojave, you get a super Mojave, which is an all-white snake. And keep in mind, this is in the blue-eyed leucistic complex, so if you breed Mojave to lesser or or Mojave to bamboo. You'll all get, pretty much across the board, you'll get the blue-eyed leucistic, an all-white snake with bright blue eyes. And then the thing that's really interesting, if you read cypress to cypress, you get a super cypress, and that's pretty much the really high-end snake that you'd be shooting for if you work this into a breeding project. And these are selling the super cypress. Here's a pastel lesser super cypress for $3,000, another super cypress lesser $3,000, and a pastel lesser super cypress for $3,500. Not many people are working with them, and there's only 3 on Morph Market with the super cypress gene. So in addition to one of the 3 snakes, if you're the lucky winner, you also get a thermostat. And let me show you which thermostat that you're going to get that controls the heat of your enclosure. So here is the thermostat that's thrown in with the package deal. It's actually a Freedom Breeder thermostat, an FB120 x 2, and they retail for $175. Okay, so if the snake and the thermostat wasn't enough, you also get 5 blocks of compressed coconut husk. And let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so here is the coconut husk block that is thrown in with the deal. You actually get 5 blocks over here. You can see it has a retail value of $115. And these are equivalent to the Pro Coco or the Reptichip blocks, 10-pound blocks that expand to about 18 gallons of expanded coconut husk. So here's kind of a real version of the coconut husk. This is a different brand, but this is actually the same size. You can get a kind of a feel for it. And this actually expands quite a bit. This will expand to 18 gallons. It's pretty incredible. So I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, hey, wait a minute. You don't actually own these snakes, and you're not doing the giveaway, right? And you're absolutely right. I actually saw the giveaway on someone else's channel, and I just wanted to give you guys a heads up so you can go over there, enter into this contest so you can win these snakes and this equipment. It's pretty amazing. It's the most amazing snake giveaway that I have ever seen. And once you get over there, if you could just leave a little comment in the comment section, say, hey, Chris Hardwick sent me over here, maybe put a link to this video, and we'll drive traffic back and forth between the channels. He's a really big ball python breeder, and I'm going to put a link in the description below. So good luck, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. So here is the bonus track at the end of the video, if you guys are still watching. And I realized through that whole video I didn't have any real live snakes, and I always want to show you some real live snake action here in my collection every single video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw a few clips at the end of Lucy taking a few rats. I'm getting ready to pair up my retics again, hoping for some hatchlings this fall, some reticulated python hatchlings. That would be pretty awesome. And take a look at Lucy. She's a pretty incredible big snake, and I will see you in the next video. Alright, so it's been a few days since I fed Lucy. She actually ate 5 big jumbo rats just a few days ago, and I wanted to see if she was still in the mood after a couple days. It looks like she definitely is. So I want to give her another rat. I have the key to unlock her enclosure, and I have prepared a really big rat. It's actually one of my biggest ever. This time it's 505 grams. Let's see if she'll take it. Oh, definitely took it, no hesitation. Okay, I have rat number 7 coming in at 426 grams. And let's see if I can do this without taking a bite. This girl is in crazy feeding mode. Sometimes this gets a little sketchy. Whew. She's going crazy for those rats. Boy. So actually when a snake has a rodent kind of in a lock position, it's a really good time to actually go in and change the water and, and kind of poke around a little bit. I can actually add some water, and it's really kind of a safe time when they're locked up like that, which is, you wouldn't think it would be, but it actually is. Alright, I have Lucy's 8th rat. She looks like she'll take it. She looks like she's in feeding mode. She's slowing down a little bit, so I'm thinking this might be the last rat before I pair her up. We'll see how she takes it. Definitely took that, no problem at all. Wow. So I'm going to try to feed a rat to Sunny. So Sunny is my male lavender albino. He's part dwarf, part super dwarf. And he has been on a fast for, I'd say, 2 to 3 months. And you can tell he looks like he's coming out of the fast because he's kind of looking out the window. And I think he would definitely take a rat. I'm going to give him one of my old retired breeder females. This one's about 320 grams. So it's about as big as the females get. We'll see if he takes it. Maybe. Oh, no, he's not going to take it. Maybe. I thought for sure he'd take a rat. Oh, no, he's not taking it. I'm going to have to give this one to Lucy. Still on his fast. Huh. That's interesting. Alright, so this is rat number 9 for Lucy. And this is the one that Sunny didn't eat. So let's see if she'll take this one. I'm wearing a glove this time, just in case anything crazy happens. That was almost not as aggressive as before. Alright, so Lucy is pacing for her 10th rat. And this is the last one I'm going to give her, and then I'm going to cut her off. And then I'm going to pair her up. Probably give her a couple days off and then pair her up. No hesitation at all. She's a beast.